Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Burt here. In my class today, a couple of people asked the question, how do we use Excel in our assignment? It's definitely recommended that you do use Excel if you want to get the highest mark possible for using technology. You can't just get away with using a calculator and Word. So definitely recommend using an Excel spreadsheet, but yeah, I'm going to show you now just an example of how you could use it, and then you could apply this to all different parts of your assignment. So let's just say I want to work out how much soil I need for my gardens. So the first thing I might do is have a column for the area of the garden. Oops. Alright, so the area of each garden bed. So maybe I'll type in bed there. Okay. So got the area of the garden bed, and maybe then we can look at what depth of soil we're going to use. And then we can get Excel to work out the volume of the garden, or volume of soil of the garden, the volume of the soil that we need for each garden bed. Okay, so this is just a very simple example. So say you've already worked out in a different spreadsheet or a different part of the spreadsheet what the areas of your garden beds are by putting in the formulas that we've learned in class with certain dimensions. Alright, so I'm just going to make up some numbers here. So let's say one garden bed is, and we can put some units in here just to make it better. Meters, and there should be a squared button somewhere here, maybe in font. There we go, superscript. Squared, and I've just done that the wrong way around. Let's go back there. And then I just need to go out of that. Okay, so that one is in square meters. And this one, I better put the unit. Let's go meters. There's the depth. Just a bit bigger so we can actually see it. And this one, the unit will be cubic meters. So let me just meters, superscript, cubed. Okay, cubic meters. Okay, so say the area of the garden bed is 30. Maybe we've got one that's 10. We've got one that's 22 and one that's 8. All right, so we've got 4 garden beds. So we want to do the same depth of soil in all of them. So 0.2 meters. One thing you can do instead of typing it over and over is type it once, click on this little green square and drag it down, and that will do it in all of the boxes. Then we can look at the volume of the soil. We do a calculation here. So we click up here, equals. So in order to work out volume, the rule is area of base times the height. So in this case, it's going to be area of garden, and then multiplied by the depth of the soil. And that will work out the volume of soil that we need for that garden bed. Now, in order to get the Excel spreadsheet to do all the rest of the work for you, click on that little green box again, drag it down, and it will give you the volume of soil for every single garden bed that you've put in there. Then if you want to get a total of how much soil that you're going to need, you can put an equation in this box here to add that all up for you. So we can equal, and then over here is sum. And then we just highlight the boxes we want it to add up, and then press OK, and then that has worked out the total for us. So in your assignment, you would say, what are the equations that you're using? So what you've used in class. So these are the equations I'm going to use to calculate the volume of soil that's required, and then I'm going to add all these together. But this is where you actually get the calculations done. You don't need to do each of these by hand. If you've got 10 garden beds, you don't want to do these all by hand when an Excel spreadsheet can do it super quickly for you. And that's using technology in a smart way to save you some work. So that's just one aspect that you could use to do Excel in your assignment. There's a lot of other ways you could do cost spreadsheets. So you could have the volume of soil, and then you could also put the cost in there per cubic meter. So it's up to you what you do with it, but please use Excel in your calculations if you would like to get that higher level grade.